You're my 10:45. Okay, great. You're here at 10:42, which is perfect because I was just getting some things started. Okay. I have your brochures here. You wanted to learn more about the Caribbean, Central and South America. You wanted some information on Italy, Australia, and Switzerland. And if you just weren't feeling these places, then you just kind of wanted to dip your foot into traveling, which is totally fine. I totally get it. This is your first solo trip, so you want to go big or go home, right? So there's nothing wrong with going home. You're from the Ohio area. You're from Ohio? Okay, great. So I have Columbus, Ohio. Have you ever been? Are you from Columbus? No. Okay, great. I mean, not great, but like, you know. So I've planned a lot of trips for Columbus. Columbus is a huge tourist spot. A lot of people come. A lot of people come to me when their kids go to Ohio State or they're studying out there, or a lot of people travel out there for the hospitals, or just a lot of reasons. It's the capital of Ohio, so it's a lot of traction out there. So it's a lot of cool things to do in Columbus. But I have a brochure for you. So go ahead and look these over. And while you do that, I just wanted to kind of quiz you a little bit. Where do you think that if you wanted to like explore Caribbean, South America, the Caribbean, Central, and South America, what are you leaning towards? Okay, Aruba, St. Lucia, Barbados, okay. And you are more leaning towards Italy. I like Italy. Okay, so everything sounds perfect. Sorry, let me get some water in my throat. I'm just a little parched. So good. Do you want any water or tea, cookies, chips, anything? Okay, well, just let me know if you do. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of electronically take notes. I already have a note. I already have kind of some notes. I'm sorry, now my computer's acting up. Like, really? Okay, here we go. These darn computers have to log in. I hate when I have to log in so many times. Okay, so yeah, you said Barbados is really pretty. A lot of people speak highly about Barbados. I have not personally been to Barbados, and I haven't traveled in a long time. I'm so busy with work and everything, but I'm hoping to take a cruise. Carnival. Let me know if you want to take a Carnival cruise here soon. Okay, so you might be interested in a cruise too. Carnival. You don't have to take Carnival, but I can book you any cruise line you want. Royal Caribbean. Okay. I'm just kidding. Alright. And then you said Italy. You want some more information about Italy? Now, what I would do is, our main focus today is doing your passport while I have you in office, and everything else we can pretty much do via Skype, Zoom, email, things like that, okay? I don't want to keep pulling you into the office. I personally am not in the office as much as I would like these days, but I like to at least meet with my clients one-on-one in person at least one time through a trip planning process. We can meet as many times as you would like or prefer, but as far as me, I definitely like to meet one-on-one, face-to-face, at least once. Okay. So this is a old school passport application. I have no idea what they look like now. They might look exactly the same. I'm old school, and I have a lot of things from, just back in the day. I found this in the office, and I went ahead and I called, and they said that this application, we would still accept this. It doesn't. This is a 2010 application, child, and so I thought it would be pretty cool. I'm like, if they let me use this, I think it'll be pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get you started. So you keep looking over those brochures. Now, would you like? I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Would you like a U.S. passport book, a U.S. passport card, or both? Okay, you would like both. Great, and then your last name? Terry. Is that Terry? I as in igloo. Okay. First name? Sherry. Okay, Sherry Terry. Wow. SHERRY. Okay, your date of birth. Okay. 08/28/1975. Okay, and your sex is female. Okay. No judgment for me. You just have to ask. Okay, your place of birth. Okay, you're from Mason City, Ohio. And the zip code out there, 44324. Okay. Your social security number. And your email address. Okay. WHODEY@AOL.com. Okay. And what is your primary contact number? Okay. 225-671-3030. And what is your mailing address? 224 Fairland Court. Is that a house or apartment, or is there a building number? Okay. APT 601. Okay. And it's the same. Okay, Mason, Ohio. It's the same zip code. 44324. Okay. Now, are you known, or have you ever in the past went by any other name? No? Okay. Are you married? Because I would need to know a maiden name as well. You are not married. Have you ever been married? Sorry. I'm all in your business. Okay. Don't worry, girl. Me either. Okay. So we want to go for a parental name. If your parent is deceased, your father. Oh, I'm so sorry. No. Okay. So let's do your mother's and father's name. We have Tracy Terry. And that's his last name at birth? Okay. His date of birth, 02/05/1943. And is it place of birth? Mason, Ohio. Male. Was he a U.S. citizen at the time of his birth? Okay. And your mother's. Now, I would need your mother's last name at birth. Okay. Sharonda Combs. Her date of birth, 7/22 1950, and her place of birth, okay, Trenton, Ohio, and she, a female, and was she a U.S. citizen at the time of birth? Okay, perfect. So, okay. So now I have your information filled out here. So I'm going to keep this here, and what I'm going to ask you to do is to get a photo. You can go to any, I don't even know if they have this anymore. I personally don't know. You can go to like Walgreens, CVS, any place that offers professional photography. I'm pretty sure anybody that owns a camera could do you one, but what you're gonna need is you're gonna need to submit a color photograph, and you're gonna need it a 2x2 photograph here. This is kind of like the size, all right? And that's it. I'm gonna keep this here, and once we get your photo back, then I will go ahead and submit that, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna have you sign the bottom right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have you sign right there. Okay, thank you. And now I'm going to need your driver's license. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and mark some information that you have a travel agent that's assisting you with this today. Okay, so your driver's license. I can write this information down, or you can. It doesn't matter. I just need the issue date. Okay, I'll write it down. Okay, 08/28/2024, and what's the expiration date? 08/28 2026. Place of issue, okay, Ohio. Your name on there is Sherry Terry. And what is your driver's license number? Yes. What was the last two? 08. Okay. Okay. So the rest of the information would be if you were a minor, but you're not a minor. Okay. So the next page here, I have is I'm going to rewrite your name here. Okay. What is your height, Miss Sherry? 5'7". And your hair color? Okay, brown. And eye color? You have beautiful blue eyes. And occupation? Okay, customer service. Rep. And where are you currently employed? Okay. I'll put work from home, but the company, that's the company you work for. You just work from home. That doesn't matter. Okay. Do you have any additional contact numbers? No? Okay. Okay, so that your permanent address is the same as your mailing address. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put that down. Now, I need an emergency contact for you. This is just in case you were to be traveling and an emergency would happen. We have your parents' information. If your parents are older, I'm not discriminating against them at all. It just depends. I just advise my clients to use somebody that I'm not gonna say that you don't plan to travel with, but keep in mind if an emergency was to happen and you need a contact back in the States, who would be a reliable person. Okay. You want to use your brother. Okay, what is his name? Darren Terry. Okay. And his address. 222. Need a number. Residence Park Lane. Does he have apartment number? Okay, no. City. Okay, Cincinnati, Ohio, and the zip code 44117. And what is his telephone number? His current telephone number, his most reliable telephone number. Okay, 513-242-8787. And you said this is your brother. Okay. And so, do you currently have any travel? And the question asks for travel plans. Now, this would be for your first trip. We are currently planning your first trip, so we don't really have any dates situated yet. So I'll just put to be announced, duration of trip to be announced, and countries to be visited, multiple to be announced. Okay. Have you ever been married? I said no. Okay. Have you ever applied for or been issued a U.S. passport before? Yay, I love taking people's passport yes. Okay. Have you ever applied for to be issued a U.S. passport card? No. Okay. So that's it for your passport application. Everything else I will handle. There is a lot of information on here. Because you're filling this out with me, I will go ahead and handle everything, and I will email you a copy of all of the pertinent information outside of the information I took for you. Okay. Now get this note off. And when you get your passport, I'm going to give you a card. So when you get your passport photo, you're going to have them, whoever takes the photo, you're going to have them send that either to my email. I'm sorry, this is the hard thing. You're going to have them either send that to my email or direct to the office here, okay? So my card has the address and my email on it, as well as my phone number. Come to any problems. Okay. Now, you've looked over this. And so these brochures are really just a map because we're trying to figure out where you are to go. Right? So this map is huge. I like doing things old school. So did you figure out where you would like to go? Look, we're still looking. This is Central America here. Okay, so the Barbados. We love the Barbados. I cannot begin to tell you how much I love Barbados. So we have a lot of cities, a lot of places to visit in Barbados. But I'm glad that you've made the decision. Looking at our map, I tend to find that my clients love looking at this map. We don't see things like this anymore. Very rarely do we even have travel agent offices. Most things are done online over the phone. Like I said, I'm old school. I've been a travel agent for most of my life. So I really I like doing things how I was taught and with the resources I was taught. Okay. So I'm going to write down that you want to visit the Barbados, okay? So our next meeting, I will have, so how do you want to continue planning this trip? Would you like to keep coming into the office, or would you like to kind of handle this online? It doesn't matter for me. Only thing that matters is I would either email you information and we would start planning the trip via Skype, Zoom, or the next time you come in, I will have some physical books, brochures, previous clients' testimonies, things like that. I'll tend to go through my resources and get you some hands-on information about Barbados, and we will go ahead and start planning your trip. Okay, so you want to come in? Perfect. The homework I'm going to give to you is I would like, when you come back, I want to get this ball rolling. So I would like to know who will be going on this. This is a solo trip. So I would like to know how long you would like to go on the trip, exactly where you would like to go, what area of the Barbados you would like to be in. If you wanted to stay at a resort, Airbnb, a hotel, duration, the type of food you would like, what type of attractions or experiences you would like to experience out there. And I thought we were planning a trip, and so I said if you would like to stay at a resort, Airbnb, things like that. I do also have some cruise packages because you spoke that you would like to do a cruise, so we could possibly get you going on a cruise. So I would just like for you to go ahead now that we have your passport put in, and you don't quite necessarily, just because we're getting you a passport doesn't mean that you have to travel somewhere that you'll need a passport. I would just like, as soon as you start traveling and you make your big purchases, that's one of my requirements as a travel agent, is I go ahead and I get you signed up for this, and I get you to have a passport, because people start to think bigger and they understand like the possibilities are endless when it comes to traveling and what you can explore and see and things like that once you have that passport. So again, not every place that you'll go you'll get a stamp, but it's just good to have your passport. And I like to stay in charge. So once we get this trip halfway planned, I'm already thinking of that next trip and the next trip for you, okay? All right. Well, that pretty much is all I needed from you today. I'm going to take these brochures back for other clients. You can have this Central American map. You can go ahead and start studying it. You can go ahead and start showing people, like, look, this is where I'll be. This is around. Now, these maps aren't as old as the passport application, but it is still pretty old. So, there you go. Just keep that in mind. As far as geographically, not much has changed, but yes, I'm excited, and it was finally nice to meet you in person, Sherry, and I can't wait to get you going. All right, well, you have a blessed, nice day, and when you're walking out, if you see another client, if you see somebody else sitting out there, you can go ahead and tell them to come in. Okay, thank you. Bye. Yep, nice to meet you again.